10 top foods. Those are high in iron. A mineral that is very vital for survival in human is iron. Its essential hemoglobin component. It's a protein which has oxygen transported in the red blood cells. When there isn't sufficient iron in our body, it leads to tiredness, anemia, and dizziness. It was recommended by CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that adult males and 18 mg per day should take 8 mg per day for women who aren't breastfeeding and up to age 50 for those who aren't pregnant. The amounts vary from one person to another. There are several ways that this daily requirement can be met. How we can have our iron boosted while still eating nutritious and tasty diet. In this video, we would be talking about foods with high iron, 10 of them in particular. Breakfast cereals that get fortified. A source of iron does often come from the breakfast cereals, but it's very imperative to make the right choice. The goal is to search for a grain that has the daily value of the iron in it 100%. Going for the sugar-heavy, colorful cereals isn't an excellent way to have your iron boosted. 1 cup of fortified cereals has 18 mg of iron in it. Cooked oysters. The next time you want to visit your seafood restaurant, you should consider having some oysters ordered. Cooked oysters of 3 ounce has 7.82 mg of iron. The raw ones have a lot of different kinds of nutrients, but the cooked one is quite safer to consume. White beans. When you talk of beans, white beans are the one that contains a high volume of iron. Just a cup of it contains 5.08 mg. The white beans that gets canned are also an excellent source of iron. It's for people who can't soak the raw ones. A punch of it has 7.83 mg. Watch out for the sodium content because some manufacturers do add it to the canned ones to serve as a preservative. You can enjoy the white beans by adding it to a salad, or stew, pasta dishes, and soups. Dark chocolate. People that love dark chocolate have gotten theirself another reason why to stick to it. Dark chocolate of 3 ounces contains 6.82 mg of iron. Pick dark chocolate that has cacao solids of at least 45%. Organ meats. While several people don't take notice of organ meats, they are foods high in iron with several other nutrients. The amount of iron depends on the type of organ and also its source. For example, beef liver has iron of 4.15 mg per serving. Per the same meal, a pork liver has 5.44 mg while a chicken liver has 7.62 mg. Soybeans. When it comes to vegetarian diets, soy is an excellent source of protein. These legumes have several lots of other benefits, which includes iron content, which is densely, and it's valuable to everybody. A half cup of soybean has 4.54 mg of iron in it. Inside your main dishes, try and have your meat replaced with soybeans, or you can add its dried versions to your salads to add to the texture a nutritious crunch. Lentils. Lentils are pulses that have high iron in them. They are similar to beans. A half cup of it has 6.25 mg of iron. Lentils cook very faster than beans, so it's perfect when you are looking to quickly fix your iron for your daily requirement to get met. Spinach. Spinach are foods high in iron and also has a high level of vitamin A in it. A half cup of drained and boiled spinach has 3.21 mg of iron in it and some other several nutrients that are essential. Tofu. Tofu is another vegetarian food type which is high iron foods. It comes fried often. Per serving, tofu has 4.14 mg of iron. Obtaining foods that are high in iron from foods that are plant-based is essential when it comes to a vegetarian diet because iron is very much in animal products. That doesn't mean that vegan and vegetarians would become iron deficient. Getting to consume tofu and soybeans, which are foods high in iron, would make sure that a vegan diet would have enough iron to have their daily requirements met. Sardines. Good sources of omega-3 fatty acids and protein are scaly fishes. Though shellfish has a more considerable amount of iron, sardines have high iron also. Sardine of 3 ounces has 2.48 milligrams of iron in it. Sardines should be eaten alone either as a fishy snack or like added to a substantial meal. Have your iron needs determined? It's great when you know where to search for foods that have high iron in them. This information here would assist people in getting this critical nutrient in abundant. You should ask a dietitian or a doctor for specific iron recommendations should you have lost much blood recently. Taken blood thinners. There is kidney disease history. Your age is over 65 years, your menstrual flow is heavy. It's important to know also that the requirements of iron vary by sex, health status, and age. This is true mostly for people who have iron deficiency or people who susceptible to anemia.